Hello, everyone. So today, if you read the title, we're gonna be doing Loft Tower to floor 1, but you can't jump. I know, totally original. Am I right, guys? Okay, anyways. So, me using a new save file. Because, yeah. Yes, the first level in Loft Tower. First level being, of course, the tutorial. So, as you just saw, you can wall climb from walls, which is pretty much how we're going to be getting over most obstacles in the game. There's also the ground pound that you can do by holding R. Also, don't mind the game freezing. My computer just kind of, sucks. But that doesn't really matter. Am I right, guys? I'm not putting Loft on track every time I say that. I swear I won't. Anyways, so yeah, by using the ground pounds and dive, the wall climb, it allows us to get pretty high verticality, which allows us to easily complete the tutorial. And the route for the tutorial is pretty simple. So what you gotta do, you just get the first burger, like usual, and don't fall like I just did. This is a voiceover, by the way, so just gonna mention that. All of these are gonna be voiceovers. Anyways, so, you get the burger. Then you go all the way back, and enter the door, which leads to the secret tutorial, which is really simple to get through and easy to complete, which thus completes the tutorial with ease. Well, now it's time for the first level in Loft Tower 2. Honestly, this one was pretty easy because, it's the first level. All the burgers were pretty easy to collect, and there was nothing really that hard about any of it. I guess the one somewhat hard part would be the stalagmite thing, where you have to go up and click the burger on top. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the grass level. It's the first level. It's pretty easy. What else did you expect? Well, it's time to put on your winter coats, because it's about to get chilly as we move on to Snow Speedway. This level introduces the speed pads, which basically just make us go really fast and give us insta-turning, basically. And that's pretty much the gimmick for the entire level. There's also the blue ones that just boost you even faster, or just increase your speed. The first two burgers are honestly pretty easy, as they're literally just right next to each other, basically. And the other two burgers, I think, they're honestly pretty easy. As you can tell, this challenge is pretty easy. I've said pretty easy a lot of times at this point. That's just because not being able to jump is just not that hard. Anyways, that pretty much concludes Snow Speedway, as basically pretty simple. Although the parkour part is a little bit hard because you have to stand on the upwards arrow just to be able to do that jump. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, next level. Honestly, this challenge is pretty easy. Surely there isn't a mechanic that will completely ruin this challenge. well, down into the basement we go as we enter Loft Hater Basement. Basement is literally in the name. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway, so this level is pretty vertical. Basically just being the blood soft dungeon of the levels. And so the way I play out this level, I just go from the top down. So it's like doing climbing so much easier. It's just not enjoyable that much really. Anyways, so the burgers here are they have the same level as the rest. Although there are some that are a bit tricky, like the one under the dog block. But you just need to find the right spot to get to it. Next, you'd expect the 2 burgers in the middle section to be really hard, but they're also like somewhat easy as you can just use your loft set to reach them. Alright, now we go to the very bottom. It is somewhat hard to get through the laser room without jumping. Because like, the bounce takes you too long and the dive is just too low. But it's still possible. That's just what matters. And that's actually a way to skip the ending segments. Yeah, just use your loft set to collect the burger instead of touching the checkpoint, which allows you to go back up the normal way. And then after that, you just, all you have to do is just go back up to the exit. That basically just sums up the entirety of the Loft Hater Basement. Oh, Loft Resort. Well, I do really need a vacation right now. This video has been going on for like almost 8 minutes. Well, it's actually 7. Also, ignore the poor music choice. I'm running out of music and I'm too lazy to download more. The reason why I'm not talking about the level is because Loft Resort is just insanely short and easy. It's basically just a resort-themed grass level, but like easier. Like, I don't know why it's so easy. Like, it really shouldn't. But oh well. This was made at the time where Loft Tower 2 levels didn't really have that much thought into them. At least floor 3 is gonna have like actually fleshed out levels. So WCat wins. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. Yeah, that's kind of all I have to say. Next level. Hooray. So you remember when I said, man, I sure hope a gameplay mechanic doesn't come in and mess up the whole entire thing. Well, I'm here to introduce water. Water is dreadful for multiple reasons. First of all, we can't wall climb. I don't know why. Probably because Q replaces the wall climb with a dash forward move. And we have like no other way of going up. So yeah. Well, now it's time to slay some Loft Haters as we go into Loft Haters' lair. Ignore how the graphics are low. My computer was like really slow and I've been just like making faster and better than work. Anyways, we only come in here to collect 2 burgers, as that's all we need to get to the final stage. And yeah, I complete the first wave, so I also try to figure out what the hell is wrong with my computer. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip to Challenge Gate 1. So yeah. Oh, Challenge Gate 1. It's all come up to this. The final level, the big final level. Anyways, the first part may seem impossible, but all you have to do is just chain drop dashes so you can climb up the side of the 2 pillars. And then you can just platform normally until you get to another wall jump part, where sadly, oh so sadly, it ends. Man, all that build up for nothing? You ask yourself, and yes, because like, I mean, you could just skip to floor 2 using the teleport in the White House, but that's boring, and I'm not doing that, so, well, this is where it ends. And can you beat Loft R2 without jumping? No. No, you absolutely cannot. Well, don't expect every video to have a good end. Some of them have bad ones, some of them have good ones. You'll never know what it will be. Anyways, see you next time I post, which will probably be like next year, because I'm gonna forget about this like insanely fast. So, yeah. See you later, my Loft enjoyers.